Good afternoon, people. This is Alex with the third edition of the podcast. Who do I have here with me?
Donielle.
Beep, 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 beep. Can't breathe, first name, last name.
Hello, ladies. This is Torey Turner. And you got Marion.
Okay, so we was in the middle of a conversation, so we just decided to start recording. And we talk about games that women play, sex games, pretty much. You know, doing things like teasing you, not necessarily teasing a man into making the first move. I said, why do women not make the first move? They just tease a man until he makes the first move. Meaning, like, okay, I had a situation before where a woman, we went to hang out, and she had a dress on. Now, this woman is tattooed. And she's like, oh, show me her tattoos. And she's like, oh, I got one of my, she's wearing a dress. And she's like, oh, I got one on my back. You know, I'm show you. I'm like, all right, cool. She lifts up her dress and show me the tattoo on her back. She's not wearing any panties. And I'm like, you tried it.
She's trying to tell you
now you got to get this dick. But instead of her, that's what she wanted me to go for, but instead of her just going for it, she kind of coerced me into going for it.
Right. Well, it works the same with guys, too, because we all know what a guy's favorite excuse is. Let me give you a massage.
I've used that before.
I was just saying that when you walked out. So it goes both ways. Playing games like that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I think it's harmless.
I like it.
Slight form of foreplay.
I don't have an issue with it, but I feel like women should still make the first move more often. I understand we're men, we're supposed to be the aggressor and things like that. But it's still nice when a female, like, just make the first move. Like,
because we want to feel wanted, too.
And what do you mean by that? Like, do you mean, like, for instance, some women could do stuff that can come off like a sexual advance. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's how the Me Too shit and all kind of crazy shit be starting. But, like, do you prefer a woman to say, look, Alex, I want to fuck? Or, look,
you know what?
Or role play with you.
Let me tell you something. I told you this before. My ex-girlfriend, we could literally be sitting there watching TV, and she's looking at me and go, she look at me like, can we fuck? I'm like, hell yeah. Like,
that's pretty boring.
See,
like,
up front, but it's
up front. I like stuff like that because at the end of the day, my thing is I don't always think sex. I'm not, even though I'm a dude, I don't always think sex. So if me and Donielle went on a date, Donielle can want sex, but I don't think sex. So when the sex happens, I'm surprised in a motherfucker.
I like for a woman to let me know she's interested.
Right.
Without being too aggressive about going about what she wants. Let me know you're interested, and then let me take the lead.
Oh, nigga, you with this pussy, nigga.
Yeah. To me, it depends on whether she's my lady or somebody I'm just pursuing. Like, you know, like if my lady says, I need you to take care of this, fine. Like, that's just what we do. But I want to have some mystery with the lady that I might not have gone there with yet. So it's like, she'd be like, you got an extra shirt I can put on, like you said, Marion, or, you know, like, yeah, I've been having this pain in my lower back. If you could go ahead and take care of that, like, you know, that kind of intrigues me. So,
and I like that.
So basically, y'all do like to be coerced into doing it. Y'all like to be technically teased into doing
invitation. It. To me, it's invitation, not first move. Because, I mean, for me, yeah. I do like to be courted, pursued. I wouldn't feel like I'm the woman or you the man.
It's like the vampire thing. You know how you got to invite a vampire in and just
that's the situation I feel like, too. It's all about invitation. If I know that you know, like you said, you know what I'm saying, show me that you're interested, and then, you know, I'll know. Because, like, I'm a Gemini. I'm a naturally flirtatious person. So, somebody might think I'm flirting with them, and I'm really not. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like when I walk past. Like, when I say, Donielle, hey, babe, I say that all the time. Hey, little Petra, hey, boo, you know, shit like that. So, like, I'm a naturally flirtatious person, period. So, I need to know that invitation, or you allow me, okay, I can step it up a little notch, you know.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, I'm naturally flirtatious.
Same
so
here, actually, for me.
You might take it as I'm, you know what I'm saying, interested in you, and I'm really not.
And that's just a Gemini's personality, I think, because I'm the same way.
Okay, let me ask Donielle a question.
Oh, Lord.
Have you ever had a guy try, y'all in a one-on-one situation, maybe y'all just hanging out, and he tried you, but you wasn't down, like maybe he thought you was giving off those vibes, but you wasn't, and the guy tried you.
Tried me in a way.
Like trying to hook up with you, but because he felt like you was getting off those vibes, but you weren't. It's like you said, unintentional flirting.
That's a good question, because I don't really, for me to be around you a lot, we have to be like pretty much dating. So as far as like something sexual, no, because to me that's more of a close knitted vibe. Like you would have to really be around me to try me in that way or whatnot. But as far as like curving someone,
I'm sure Donielle curves all the time.
With the hair flick and everything.
Have you seen Donielle?
No.
I've had guys might ask me, we might be talking about something that has nothing to do, like just specific to something we share interest, and he might ask me for my number in regards to that, but I could tell how he's looking at me is for something else, so I might be like, nah.
So you like Power Rangers too, huh?
No.
I can tell you very good at reading people, like, so it's like I just, I know it's different. Like, I don't know, like, you the type of girl, like, if somebody try to hit on you, they can tell just by, even though you're gonna smile the whole time, you can kind of tell, like, when she's not interested, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm having a hard time articulating my words.
She
like,
can let you know she's not interested.
Yeah.
But she'll
let you down to make you still feel
I'm smiling
good.
because I'm nice, not because I want you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good thing because a lot of people take niceness as attractiveness. Like, I've had like women, like I'm one of those people who, like, if somebody's an outcast, quote unquote, like somebody who people just kind of push off, I kind of try to make friends with them. I've done that in the past with females, but they look at it and think that, oh, he's into me. Then they start trying to get with me, but it's like, no, it's just a friend situation. I'm just trying to, make sure that you're okay. I don't like the fact that, people kind of people don't really flock to you. Not saying I'm looking out for you, I'm doing you a favor, but I'm just like, I'm just trying to make friends with those kind of people. But a lot of times they'll take it as you want to hook up or something like that.
I've had that happen to me on social media. You reach out to somebody on social media, maybe it's somebody you hadn't spoken to in a long time. And they take it totally wrong.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm just saying what's up because I ain't seen you in a long time. I haven't seen you since school or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't take it as I'm trying to jump in your DM or I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? That can happen a lot on social media.
Y'all nice. I be trying to figure that out in person with people, and then when I'm still like I can't find a conclusion, I just say, let me see one of your titties. They pull it out. I'm like, oh, okay, I know.
That is what it was, right?
Okay, so speaking of social media,
no, that's true story.
So speaking of social media, how do you feel about? I feel like I asked all out of fucking questions, but
nah, you good.
How do you feel about today? And so today's social media, like how it's just like, cause social media is like mainstream. How do you feel about social media dating, and even when you start dating somebody, how do you feel about, are you the type of person that you like for your relationship to be, put out there like that?
Nope.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I call it the savage era. I don't know what has happened, but it's so many people that want to come off as they don't have emotions, they don't have this, they ain't no sucker. And I'm like,
I know sucker ass nigga. I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm just saying, like, what did we miss where just showing empathy towards people at the basic level as being a sign of weakness? Like, from a girl's standpoint, you got girls saying niggas are thirsty, stuff like this. He tried to hit it when he just gave her a compliment. And then you got guys who like, I'll never fall, like whatever I what she won't do for me, somebody else will do for me. It's like a false persona type of thing that I see on social media. All these memes talking about we don't love them, we don't do. To me, it's fake. You know what I mean? It's fake. But as far as like an opportunity, I think there are more options there to connect with somebody that you probably wouldn't have done if you wasn't on social media. It's been happening. It's just now it's more accepted now.
That's very true.
They talking about like dating sites?
Yeah. Or just Instagram, just answering DMs, stuff like that. It's more accepted. If you went out and somebody asked you, how did you meet such and such? Oh, he DMs. He liked my picture and it won't be looked at. Oh, okay.
A lot of times social media is the battery in the back that they need. Because they can't do it face to face. Maybe they're too shy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're,
feel like the people gonna show out on them
face to face. You know what I'm saying? So social media puts that battery in their back to give them the courage to say these things that they wouldn't say in person.
Exactly. That's why I say social media for me doesn't work for me, and I think people like me because of the fact that now, like, people create a profile. They've already, like, you're not even, how that song, send me your location. Like, you can't, it's like when you get to know them, like, LOLs, like, their reactions is emojis and LOLs.
Yeah.
They've already created a profile and presented themselves to be something that they're not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you see that girl, you're like, damn, I want to date her, but you're only seeing good pictures. Might not see a picture of her house. Might not know anything that's going on. You're not taking the time out to actually go and meet people. Like, most time people, they'll meet you on social media and their connection and conversations are all on social media. And by the time they get to each other,
There's nothing there.
there's nothing there.
Like
Or
one-
just hooking up or sex.
Right.
Like,
You know what
one
I'm
thing
saying?
I hate about social media dating is I look at pictures, and if you're a woman and all your pictures are face and cleavage pictures, and I don't mean like face, or I mean like it's just your face and your cleavage. It's just like you're trying to. If you don't have a full body picture, I can't fuck with you.
And it's
Like,
not even just a full body picture. I feel like you can be anybody you want to be
Exactly.
on social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you never know what's real and what's not real.
Right.
I feel that comes with genuine conversation, spending time with a person, getting to know a person. But just seeing somebody on social media, yeah, I think I could get with her. You know nothing about that person.
Ultimately, to me, it removes the mystery of a person.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, it's like, how did you keep up with people back in the day before all of this?
Right.
Probably through your mama at church.
Yep.
You know, such and such.
Seeing them somewhere in
You
the
still
neighborhood.
knew what they
or-
were doing, but you talked. People
Right.
filled you in. Oh, you remember such and such from high school? Guess where
Yeah.
she worked now? You know, stuff like that. It pushes you to just
That
kind of
doesn't
like
happen
go out.
anymore.
Yeah, now it's just too easy. It's too easy for a guy to hit a girl up, and it's too easy for a girl to accept it. And that's why for me, and I don't know if this is like you tripping Donielle type of thing, but for me, I still like traditional things when it comes to asking somebody out. I will not
Exactly.
allow you to ask me out through text. I want to
Exactly.
see your face, your tone, and everything.
I want to see the natural LOL emotion. Like,
Right.
you know, people put LOL and not even laughing. You know?
And see, that's something
Because
I
it's
teach
too easy to do
my
that.
daughters. When my daughter went on her first date, my oldest daughter, dude comes to the house and blows the horn in the driveway. Nah, that's
Red
not going to
flag.
happen. That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked at her, and the look I gave her, she knew. You're not moving until he comes to the door, rings the doorbell, shakes my hand, looks me in the eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's tradition. That's the way it's supposed to go. You know, if that young man would have texted me, "Hey, how you doing? I'm here," or texted my daughter, "Hey, how you doing? I'm here," she probably wouldn't have went.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he sat there until he came to the door, rang the doorbell, introduced himself, shook my hand, looked me in the eye.
Yeah.
See, that's
Was
the
he a
issue.
nice dude?
He was.
That's cool.
That's the issue with social media. I feel like social media, I mean, not even social media, technology, period, it's supposed to make a life easier, which it has, but also made a lot of people lose manners and made a lot of people really, really dumb.
Exactly.
And we live in a record-first society, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Caivaun falling and break his leg, and instead of us calling 911, we're
We
recording
recorded. Exactly.
him in pain, you
I
know?
don't like the fact that, I don't know if I'm using the right words, but it takes away the mystery now. Like, I see your profile, I like you, Donielle. I might see your profile and be like, I want to be with her. It's easy access. Look at all these profiles that done viewed you. I'm not the only one probably in your DM. It's like it's to the point where how many people, how many trials and errors and hits and misses that you did or hits and misses that I did before I got to you. It's like, it's easy. Like if I say I'm dating Donielle, you can just easily go online.
Exactly.
And this is the
You
problem
can't
also.
be like, I want to run into her at the grocery store or the gas station. All you got to do is click on your phone and get my girl.
This is also how I feel. I
You
feel
know?
like social media. Like I'm a gamer, right? And games, you basically have an avatar. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like RPGs, things like that. A
Right.
person who's not you, but you're playing out as if it is you.
It's
Yeah.
your alter ego.
It's your exactly. So you
Yeah.
your guy might be a 5'8", 300-pound nigga in real life, but your dude is 6'2", all muscle, waves in his hair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what it is on social media. People take people take like angle pictures. You know what I'm saying? People take pictures of themselves at certain angles or things like that make themselves look like how they're not.
Right.
And then they get upset when somebody meets them in real life and like, what the fuck? Like that's
Right,
not.
this isn't you.
Yeah, and I feel like social media, that's an avatar for people. People know, like with me, I'm an asshole, right? But if you look at my Facebook or whatever, I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I like BBW women. I fucking hate women, all in one. So there's no
Brutally honest.
That's Lex Boogie.
there's no like
Another
mystery.
Right.
There's no mystery of me, you know what I'm saying? But there are people who put on airs on social media to make you think that they got this, they got that, or they're this way, they're that way. Like a lot of, it's just like this is what I always say about women when it comes to men who are always telling women what they can do for them. As they would say, man, why are you single then? You know what I'm saying? Why are you single? Why are you hitting on women who have a boyfriend? Because there's no obligation there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be telling your girl, oh, if I was your boyfriend, I would do this for you. Really? Because where's your girlfriend at?
Right.
Like,
Now let me ask you a question. Would you consider it a deal breaker if someone was not on social media?
No.
I mean,
I
at all. No
prefer-
Facebook, no
Well,
Instagram,
that
no
goes-
Twitter, no Snapchat. If
I
they
get
were
it.
totally off of social media, is that a deal
Agreed.
breaker for you?
So it's two sides to that coin. So on one side, people are saying people who don't have social media are more sneakier. They can get away with stuff. Or you have somebody who just not with social media. You know what I mean? I would just talk with the person and see, you know, where you at. Because for me, all my stuff is temporary. Just like, only thing I have is LinkedIn for jobs. I'm not getting back on because I want to get back on. And I never too much did good with it because, like I said, going back to what I said originally, people just funny acting on there.
Right.
You know, when you try to connect with certain people always think you're trying to connect with them to ask them to do something or something like that.
For the wrong reasons. Or
So
whatever.
I mean, the people who I talk to every day, they know what I'm doing. So for me, if I was dating somebody who didn't have it, it wouldn't bother me.
You know what? You made a good point when you just said that. People who talk to you every day. My ex from high school, her birthday just came up. I sent her a text message and said, happy birthday. And she said, oh, you can't write it on my wall on Facebook? Nah, I was like, why would I write it on your wall when I know you in real life?
I just
I
told
say
you.
your Facebook wall is full of people who didn't know it was your fucking birthday, who Facebook told them it was your birthday,
Right.
and then they wrote it on your wall like they knew it was your birthday.
Facebook asked them to write.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
Like, I have privileges. I have special real life privileges. I'm going to text you and tell you her birthday. I'm not going to write it on your wall for all these people I don't give a fuck about to see.
I'm with you. And as far as social media, still my 2 cents in. Like me, when I got with my ex-wife, I got off Facebook for like 6.5 years by choice because I just don't care about social media. Like I post like Beyonce. Whenever I feel like it, I just pop up. I only put positive stuff on, not trying to say my life is perfect. But I don't put none of my problems on there. Like I feel like it's a place for me to share like something that I've been blessed with. Not even like to brag, just like, oh man, I'm gonna put a positive quote on there or
Vacation pictures.
a vacation picture, like, oh,
That's
this is
how I
fun,
do.
like fun stuff, you know.
I really don't do a lot of comments, like you know how people make statuses and stuff. I don't really do that. Like I like the intriguingness of like
I read other people's
wanting to
stuff.
know more about me.
Yeah,
Like I don't really like having to get like it's like the thing about Kim Kardashian and them. They get paid to tell us every little thing about themselves.
and I don't care.
Me,
to
I
do
don't
that.
get paid to do that. But in a sense, if I was famous, it's like I don't know who Instagram. 'Cause I'm really big on Instagram. My Facebook is more family oriented.
Exactly.
You
Mine
see a
too.
lot of tagging,
Right.
or you see an auntie, hey nephew, shit like that. Instagram is where like I like try to show my life through pictures, but I don't like because I don't put pictures on there where I'm like holding no drink or smoking.
Yeah.
There's certain things about me. It's like I like for people
Just
to
a
look at my
positive
page.
outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at my page and want to know more about me.
And when I date somebody too, I don't care about them having social media because my girl checks hers all the time. I mean, like, put the phone down 5 minutes later. But I'm like, why are you on social media is my thing. And being that she's from another state, she told me from the beginning, I like it just so I can kind of keep up with people I don't see every day no more. Like, now, I lived in 3 different cities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is how I keep up. Oh, this is what they doing here. Oh, this is what they doing there.
And
I was like, okay, I can get with that.
like the reason I asked the question was, y'all know me, I like to cook.
Yes.
So and all I have is Facebook. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not on Twitter.
You should get
That's a
Instagram.
lot
Yeah,
for
you should.
I feel like
It's like the simpler version of
And
Facebook.
disable
No,
it when you don't want to be on there.
right now. I mean, I get all of that, but I barely have enough time now to keep up with everything that I'm doing. That's just one more thing for me to have to keep up with. I
The
feel
good thing about Instagram is if you post like a dish you cooked, you can post it on Instagram and immediately just hit the button to say Facebook and it'll post on.
I totally get that. But the reason I asked the question was, I posted a recipe on my Facebook page the other day.
Right.
A girl I knew liked it, commented on it, and instant messaged me. And was like, what's your Instagram? You know, and I'm not on Instagram. Last time I heard from her. And it wasn't, you know, a big disappointment to me, but it just struck me as odd that some people, if you are not fully 100% engulfed in social media,
Right.
they kind of just shy away from it.
You don't
Right.
need them no way.
And those are the ones, and like I said, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But I just find that kind of odd. People will go to those lengths to hook up with people on social media, but they won't do it in person.
And that's why I said we got to get back to asking people for their numbers instead of their Instagram.
Donielle,
Ask me for my number.
How much better would you feel if I came up to you and said, "Excuse me, I don't do this very often, but I think you're a very attractive woman. My name is Marion. Introduce myself. Ask for your name. Try to strike up a genuine conversation with you."
You get an email, you get a message like that in your goddamn what's name, you would think that's a spam.
Exactly. You get that on social media. I'm looking at it like, huh? But I'm more comfortable doing that than trying to come at somebody through social media.
But one thing I will say, I don't knock the opportunity that it presents because everybody have their own preferences of why they're on there.
Right.
Now, when I first got on Instagram, I wanted to link up with a lot of people who went to HBCUs, class of 09. That's what I did, and I followed hashtags. So if you meet somebody, like for me, if I met somebody who went to A&T and we know we're gonna be there at the same time at homecoming, then that's an opportunity to link up with people who's like-minded.
Like-minded.
So
exactly.
I don't knock it because if you're being honest, you can meet anybody anywhere. It doesn't matter if you go to the store. It doesn't matter what avenue you're at. So I just think with social media, it removes that portion of just being social in person. But it can still be good if you use it.
Used in the right context.
This is the thing about social media for me. I miss the old days, talking on the phone to 5 a.m. and like those are like that doesn't happen where you just text and send a text message and that's pretty much it, really. Like I miss people don't even
relationship on social
if somebody calls your phone, you're like, why are you calling me? Like
that's
people don't even.
Crazy
yeah, that's crazy because like you get a phone call, you're like, why are you calling me? Like I miss the whole like passing notes in class and the whole like.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you get home and you talk to them and you've been on the phone with them all day and black people we get off the phone for any reason but you call them back.
Right.
Hey, I'm looking at Kool-Aid. Let me call you back right quick. And then
2 days later.
Right.
No, you good, bro.
Just got finished drinking that Kool-Aid.
But I miss that. Like talking on the phone all night, falling asleep on the phone, things like that. We don't really do that anymore. It's just more of a or even like with FaceTime. I think FaceTime kind of replaces that. Mm-hmm. But the only thing about with FaceTime is like, your phone battery get low or things like that.
It barely works. It always say reconnecting.
Yeah.
And it's a signal bad.
Like, don't get me wrong. I understand there are vehicles that are great for social media. If you're an artist and you want to put your work out there for people to hear, I get that. Mm-hmm. If, you're a model and you want to put, pictures out there yourself, your information, I get that. But as far as building a relationship from, that's where I kind of disconnect from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand. I'm kind of like you.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just an easier way for niggas with no game to get pussy, basically.
Whenever I meet somebody on social media, I never had the intentions of being... Like, I had a girlfriend I met on social media. We dated for 6.5 years. But it was like... It was this thing called College Club back when I was in my house. College Club.
I remember that.
And literally, I used to just meet people like, oh, you in Spelman, what's going on? What's happening over there? Y'all having a party? Blah, blah, blah. And we was like, oh, she like, oh, you seem cool, friendly. Mm-hmm. So she was like, all right, it's fun talking to you. I'll talk to you. She's like, I'll talk to you again on Wednesday. I still remember this. She said, I'm going to be busy the Wednesday. And this was Sunday. I said, well, I might talk to you on Thursday because I got shit to do too. Went out, she's like, I'm not looking for no boyfriend. I'm like, I ain't looking for no girlfriend. You want to we'll just go to the movies, watch this movie. The next thing you know, I want to be your girlfriend. I was like, why? But like I said, it didn't really come from social media, it just introduced us.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I wasn't looking for love.
But y'all built the relationship.
Yeah, just on like, oh, you cool. I like it. I like hanging out with you.
Right.
Well, now you the dude I want. She's like, you the dude I want to hang out with. Like, all right.
Have y'all ever? That's a good. When you said why, I feel like I have that a lot. Anytime a woman wants to date me or be with me, I'm like, for what?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Not that I don't want to date you, it's just...
Yeah, maybe it's my own self-outlook. I don't look like I'm like a dateable person because I'm an asshole. So I'm just like, the fuck, why? Like...
I understand that. I do. I can understand that, but as a self-evaluation type thing, like, what do you see in me?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but women tell me things, and I'm like, you fucking lying. Like, I've literally had women tell me, oh, I like your eyes. Bitch, I wear glasses. like one girl, like, girls, I like your arms. Nigga, I'm a fat nigga. Like,
it don't matter.
Yeah, things like that. So it's I mean, I guess it's hard. I mean, I guess on the flip side of that, men, because we always talk about women for not being able to take compliments, but we also can't take compliments. We're all our own worst critic. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know, somebody might see you and think you're attractive, but you've been staring at yourself in the mirror all day and you see little this and little that.
That pimple that's been there for 2 weeks and you like,
nobody else really cares about that. But like you said, I mean, we're our own worst critics, so I feel like we're always too down on ourselves. Like, the sexiest thing to me about a woman is confidence. Not saying that now there's a very thin line between confidence and conceited, or being cocky. Like, I love a woman who's confident in herself, who knows what her body is about, she can wear things like that. But there are also women who are very, very conceited, and not even just women, men too. Like, I know, I have a friend of mine who was not that really, like, he didn't really think he was all that. Like, when I first met him, he didn't think he was an attractive dude. But then the more women told him he was attractive, not a dude is super duper, like, conceited.
Over the top.
Yeah. Like,
it's guys around here like this, like that. That's why
Torey.
The way how people interpret just a generic hi and a smile. Like, with some people, they'll just take it. Others, they'll think that you're trying to, like, flirt with them. So they want to make it seem like they want to curve you or whatever. And I'm like, I'm just saying hi.
She asked me about 401k.
Versus if I don't say anything,
now
I'm stuck up.
Now, it literally a situation, me, Caivaun, and Petra was just coming in from outside. Y'all know me. I'm a gentleman. Petra was before me, so I opened the door for her. This young lady who was on her way out rushed to the door first, walked out, and looked at me like I did something wrong for holding the door open for her. Caivaun, I'm going to tell you, I was on the verge of grabbing her by her arm, pulling her back in the building, and closing the door.
That's
like,
you couldn't even say thank you. You looked at me literally like I did something wrong.
They do that so much here.
And I'm like, I don't get that. Because I'm doing what comes natural to me. As a man, I'm going to hold the door for a woman.
Right.
But you can't, in that instant, bring it up to say thank you.
Right.
You know, the second woman behind her said thank you. Petra, who I see every day, said thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that just, it gets me. And I don't understand that, because had I not done that, then I would have been looked at as,
wow,
you know, you have no manners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wasn't even that cute.
She really wasn't even that cute. Which, you know, it didn't matter. I would have held the door before anyway, but.
So, you talked about something earlier, Marion, about deal breakers. Mm-hmm. Like, so other than cheating, of course, because it should be a deal breaker for everybody. I think if you stay after somebody cheats on you, you're a fucking idiot. Mm-hmm. In a relationship, what is your deal breaker? Like, do you have any deal breakers other than cheating?
Mine is not giving me. Like I said, I always bring up my zodiac sign. I'm a Gemini. I'm not a clingy person at all. I'm times where if I'm dating you, we done been around each other for a whole damn week. Don't expect to see me next week every damn day. So if I feel like you're smothering me, you don't allow me to get space to breathe. And I'm not even talking about like a marriage. I'm talking about like even a committed relationship. You have to give me a little bit of space, just a little bit of space. I can't be glued to you. Too much smothering will make me
push away,
look other places.
You know what's crazy? On the flip side of that, I've had women get mad at me for not being clingy, like basically being too like
me too.
Too distant.
too distant. But not even. But I tell them that ahead of time that I'm like not that I'm distant, but sometimes I want my own time. I don't
That's
need
a
to be
Pisces
around you
thing.
all the time. Yeah,
We like-
but they'll get upset. Like, well, we hung out 4 days in a row, but the 5th day you said you ain't want to hang out. Why is that? Like, because we hung out 4 days in a row. But we'll continue this topic in part 2.
I'm